You're seeing so much content, you're not even aware of what's positive, what's negative, because by the time you've even got it, you've watched about 20 other videos. I'm currently reading a chapter in Proverbs every single day, and I'm in Proverbs 15, and the verse that stood out to me was Proverbs 15, verse 30. It's the second half of the book, of this verse, but it says, light in a messenger's eyes bring joy to the heart, is this bit, and good news gives health to the bones. Good news gives health to the bones. Sounds so basic, sounds so simple, but we need to make sure that we're consuming, listening to good news. Basic, obvious, and yet a lot of us just forget to do it. Like when I go to the gym, when I leave the gym and I feel all the endorphins, I feel great, I feel like I can do anything. That's how I feel at church when I hear the word of God. I feel like it's like food to your soul. You know, like on your inside, you're like, yes, this is true, this is right. If you're watching a good TV show, a good film, talking to friends, they've got good news, you feel great, you feel good. When it's the other side and someone's complaining, you kind of join in with the complaints. Or you're watching something sad, you start feeling depressed, you start feeling sad yourself. Or you're watching something like quite anxious, you know, like an action film. I mean, I do love an action film, but you know, you start feeling anxious. We're so easily influenced, and good news gives health to the bone. So for me, what I really got from this is I need to make sure that I'm consuming stuff that is like good news, happy, positive. You can tell the difference. Like last night I was on TikTok cracking up laughing at some of the videos. That's great, that's fun. But then sometimes you watch TikToks and it's just people complaining in a funny way, but without even realising it influences you, and you just start to complain or moan, and guys, it's not biblical. Good news gives health to the bones. So I know we're living in right now, we're not living 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, whatever, but we need to make sure that the news we're consuming is good. Again, basic, obvious, yet we forget it, and then we wonder why we feel so meh. And I'm talking to myself here. It's because the stuff we're consuming, and it's so easy to not even realise that you're consuming negative stuff, because, you know, on TikTok you're just scrolling, Insta you're just scrolling, YouTube you're just scrolling. You're seeing so much content, you're not even aware of what's positive, what's negative, because by the time you've even got it, you've watched about 20 other videos. So yeah, friendly reminder, good news gives health to the bone. So let's make sure that we're consuming good, positive, life-bringing, happy TV shows, films, following people on social media who post positive things, around people who want to be positive and want to, you know, encourage you, because if not, yeah, it's not going to give health to your bones, is what I'll say.